So let's talk about the labial aspect of mandibular central incisor. So this is the smallest teeth and its narrowest tooth mesiodistally. This is the mesiodistal dimension and it is the narrowest of all the tooths in oral cavity. If you check out this premolar, mandibular premolar, and check its mesiodistal length, so this is the mesial side and this is the distal side. And if you check its mesiodistal length and that of the anterior mandibular central incisor, so you can note the difference clearly. And it is the only incisor which has its mesio-incisal and disto-incisal angles to be right angle. Also, it is bilaterally symmetrical. If you cut it in two halves, both the half will resemble each other. So, this was about the labial aspect. Also, it is roughly trapezoidal in shape. So, let's talk about the lingual surface of the mandibular central incisor. So, lingual aspect is concave from the incisal edge to the cervical line. So, you can see here a concavity which is not so prominent. The cingulum is very smooth here and it's barely visible. Shallow lingual fossa with a smooth cingulum, and the surface is smooth and is devoid of any grooves. This is mesial aspect of mandibular central incisor, and you can see this is roughly triangular in shape with its apex being at the tip, and this is the base. Here is the cervical line, which is also called cemento-enamel junction. This is the labial outline, and this labial outline is straight until it reaches the cervical third, where it is a bit convex. And this is the lingual outline. Lingual outline is bit S shaped here, and this was all about the mesial aspect. So this is distal aspect, and the distal aspect is very similar to mesial aspect, and here the cervical line is less curved. So this aspect is incisal aspect of the mandibular central incisor, which illustrates bilateral symmetry. That is, if you cut it from the between, both the halves will resemble each other. Also, the labiolingual diameter, that is the labiolingual diameter, this side is greater than the mesiodistal diameter of the teeth. And also, the newly erupted incisors show presence of mamelons on their incisal edge, which wear off after mastication.